It's Brisky and
Mookie.
Okay, try to do the high pitch. We want to see how it sounds.
Oh.
And Mookie. She sound like somebody ran her over.
Sound like one of them rats that I got ran over.
And we also have
DJ.
You want to say the other stuff you were saying before we figure out the mic went on the first? Okay. All right, because it was going. Today we are back with the very last episode on season 1 of Brisky's Place. We're gonna have a season 2 starting soon, one day next week. I chose DJ and Mookie to come with me to be here today to talk about the part 2 of Donna Ray Jackson life. Y'all have not heard from Mookie for a couple of episodes back because she has been working. Now I got her all to myself, sick and all. So if DJ, y'all hear ratting in the back, DJ is stealing the kids' candy from Halloween yesterday, and
I'm trying to be quiet now.
don't be quiet now. We hear the bag. Anywho, we're gonna let Mookie start with her favorite moment, time, minute, moment, thought. I don't know about my dad. And I want this. Here you go.
That's the only one I had. It's okay. I'll go in the bags with the candy of the kids. Okay, guys. Sorry I sound like this. I am sick, and All right. One of my favorite memories. Really, like I said on the other one before the mic got cut off.
The mic was
the mic wasn't on. So, but yeah, like I have a lot of favorite memories. It's really just him in general. Like he was very outgoing and funny all the time. Like every time I came around, like he stayed making me laugh, like all the time.
Remember that time we played that game? That question game? We could get none of them right.
Oh, yeah.
That was awful. We sucked.
Like, that was like a riddle, like the riddle thing where we were trying to figure stuff out.
We were trying to riddle everything. We sucked because we didn't get none of them. And it was
he was laughing at us. Yeah, I remember
he had
that.
more fun that day than us.
Yeah.
It was raining outside, and we were sitting on the floor, and he was sitting on the couch. It was like story time. I don't know where you was at. Was I dating him?
Nope.
No.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I think I was.
I think she was.
And I think me and you was into it or something.
No. I didn't.
Okay.
But yeah.
We're gonna pass the mic to DJ.
Hold on, wait.
What? Okay. While he thinking about his favorite time and Mookie trying to steal candy, I think here. I don't want that bad. I think my favorite memory of all time. I think my favorite memory of all time was when we stayed in Bessemer with my daddy. He used to drive the truck. And then he used to put us in the back of the big old mission truck, me, my sister, my brother, and we used to like act like when he turned, we used to bump against the walls. Like he used to get in trouble for that, but I think that was fun. And then he had this ugly car named Vanny Van. Remember that ugly car? This is an ugly van. It's the ugliest van in the world.
Called who?
Vanny Van. He named this car Vanny Van. It was brown. It would look like doodoo. It's doodoo brown. And it looked like the pointy van, and it looked round like it's like an old school. We used to hate that when he come pick us up in the Vanny van. We used to act like we didn't know who he was until he got out and started. You know how his big mouth he is. Boom! Brittany name was Woo.
Who?
Woo. Brittany nickname was Woo.
Why Woo?
And Brandon name was Man.
Man, Woo,
Man.
and Bone.
Man, Woo, and Bone.
Woo Man.
So Boo, Woo Man.
Don't put our names together. No, Brittany was Woo. I was Bone, and Brandon
I
was.
see her again.
Brittany name was Whoop because they I gotta put their names.
Oh, you said Whoop?
My daddy name Woo.
Oh, Whoop.
Yeah, however you want to spell it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Brandon name was Man. I guess because nobody wanted to say Brandon, and my name was Bone because I was nothing but bones. And Brittany was Woo because when she asked you for something and you told her no, she snuck and got what she asked for, and then by the time you caught her, she was gone. So her name was Woo. I don't know. Don't ask them. They old school. Only they got it. We just went with it. My mama, and never mind. She gonna cuss me out for that. All right, DJ, you got your memory? No, you over there in candy. You had 5 months to think about this. You knew this was coming. Okay, let's talk about. We're gonna skip forward and talk. We're gonna come back to you. We're gonna skip forward to the year he passed. If me and Mookie cry, we're just gonna throw the phone at DJ. He's talking to my daddy right now, so pray for him. Alright, so my daddy passed away February 26, 2006. February 25th, 2016. February 25th.
Pause.
Ain't no pause.
Pause that.
My dad passed away. I had the wrong date in my head. My daddy passed away February 25th, 2016. I said the 26th. Duh. And no, ain't no pause it. Then I was there by myself because everybody didn't. No, I'm just playing. Anywho, I was there by myself. No, technically it was me, my uncle, and his girlfriend, and we was waiting for the people to, the hospice people to come transfer him from the hospital to my uncle's big mama house. And then if you don't quit because you're gonna make me cry, stop. I'm going fast forward through it. I'm fast forwarding it through it. What? Okay.
Hold on, guys. DJ, speak how you feel. He is giving her the look.
He giving me the look of death right now. I don't get it. I'm fast forwarding through it. Okay. All right. So they never came because, like, at 11:25, my daddy took his last breath. His heart stopped. Skip forward. We had the funeral Saturday. Skip forward. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. You don't see my face right now.
Can't see your face.
Alright, what life been like without my daddy? It sucks.
It really does.
It sucks. Because the simple fact of, I don't know, you go from talking to people, or you go from talking to a person every day, all day. I used to get on my daddy nerves. Like, oh, your alarm went off. I used to get on my daddy nerves. Like, every 5 minutes I used to call him. And, like, I'd be like, what you doing? He'd be like, the same thing I was doing 5 minutes ago when you asked me that. And then you go from talking to a person every day that can't even talk to them at all. That is the worst feeling in the world. Mookie and DJ leave me high and dry right now because they ain't talking. So if I get to crying, I'm throwing this phone at one of y'all. So with this all being said, my life sucks. My life changed without my daddy. Losing a parent is awful.
How did your life change?
What you mean how my life changed? I had to readjust without my daddy. I had to readjust going from this man living in my house every single day and me going, Daddy! To going to a graveyard and crying over a tombstone. I don't know. It's an adjustment. It sucks.
I never lost somebody like
a parent.
Like I said, both my parents, but I can just only imagine like I understand like exactly like how she feels. Like I would be devastated. Like even like trying to cope with it and be okay with it. Like I know like it's still gonna be hard at the end of the day. But yeah.
I remember when. I think this is I can laugh at this now. It's been 3 years going into 4. I remember when. I don't think this is funny. Wait.
I sound horrible.
I remember when my daddy passed, I had to call everybody because nobody was there but me and my sister. I mean, my uncle and his girlfriend. I called my sister first. Then I turned around and called my mama. Then I turned around and called you. And you was racing. Well, you as in DJ because everybody don't see who I'm pointing at. I called DJ and DJ was racing. Where you was in Northwood at the moment? Where was you at?
I'm trying to think, where was I at when I got the news?
Did I call you?
I believe I was at work when it happened.
You was on the bus.
Was I on the bus?
Yeah, you caught the bus up there. You and Misha. Panda. Misha, whatever her name is. Where was you?
I was at the apartment watching the kids because you had went up there to the hospital and you didn't want to take the kids up there.
Because my daddy was finna.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the reason why I wasn't there.
Well, then who got the kids when he passed and I called you and you popped up?
I didn't come up there.
You did come up there.
When?
The day he passed. You came in the room. Didn't he come in there? Because I called you. You had brought my mama up there.
I never did come up. I never did come in the room.
You came in there. I know I ain't stupid. We ain't finna argue about this.
I didn't come in there because I said I couldn't come in there because I couldn't do it with my grandma. I went through.
No, but I'm saying you came up there.
Yeah,
So I was asking who grabbed the kids.
I had the kids with me in that little conference room that they had.
Oh, I don't remember coming out the room, so I don't know. I don't remember.
Y'all,
I didn't leave his side.
Y'all couldn't get me to come in there.
Awkward. It's not easy to talk about.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
But I wanted to do this because it needed to be done. It's part of the healing process. If you're listening to this and you ever lost a parent, bro, y'all can contact me. We can talk about it. We can talk about the different feelings of 7 different things of 7 different stages of grieving. I ain't got to number 7. I'm probably at number 3.
What?
I'm probably at number 3. It's 7 different stages of grieving. Give me your phone so I can say. Give me your phone so I can say the 7. So without messing it up. Here, talk.
So,
I know
Stop
for the
laughing.
past 3 years, we went to his grave and released balloons. We did a barbecue for his birthday We did a barbecue for his birthday this past year.
We didn't have no balloons this year.
Yeah, because I don't think we got, was it raining? I don't remember.
It's right up there outside. Police got called and everything.
Yeah, people keep calling the name police. But I feel like
if it wasn't for Bear, like, for me, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him.
if it went for
To be honest,
if it
because
went for him, I wouldn't be here at all. Period.
because I was going through some hard, rough times, and I remember him, like, you know, telling me to just pray about it, and he always was a very godly man. And I remember when he told me to go to the mission, and like at first I didn't want to go, but then, like, you know, I was all scared and stuff. But he kept pushing me
into going, because if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be where I am now. Because I remember, because I was staying with my brother's ex-girlfriend's family, and no, here in Huntsville. This is why I was pregnant with Zion. Then after I had Zion, like 2 months after I had him, I moved into the mission. Yeah, I'm on number 4. I'm on number 4. Okay, let me tell y'all the stages of grieving. Number 1 is shock and denial. Number 2 is pain and guilt. Number 3 is anger and bargaining. Number 4 is depression, reflection, and loneliness. That's where I'm at. Oh my God, it sucks to be here right now. Number 5 is the upward turn. I ain't made it there yet. Number 6 is reconstruction, working through. Yeah, I ain't made that yet. And number 7 is acceptance and hope. Yeah, I ain't got there yet. I'm on number 4. I will be on number 4. I think I just came out of, I think I just transferred from number 3 into number 4 because I was mad. I was just bitter and angry. And I hated everybody that had a daddy, including y'all.
I ain't got no daddy.
Everybody that had a father that was above ground, even if you don't have a relationship with him, I hated y'all. I was jealous. I felt like why my daddy had to go.
It was something that happened. What did I? It was something.
What like recently?
No, not too recently, but I think it was something I posted on Facebook or something, and then you guys said something about your dad, and then put the crying faces. It was something.
It was something. Y'all remember that, but I don't remember what you posted.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know if I posted something about my dad or about Father's Day. Was it? I don't know.
It was something. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at DJ. Okay, so beating them kids with ropes. Anyway, my life has just, I wouldn't wish this pain on nobody. I wouldn't wish this, my worst enemy, the person I hate the most in the world. I wouldn't wish this pain on them. Because it's the most, people can say, oh, I know how you feel because I lost my grandma. Or I lost my so-and-so and da-da-da-da-da. No. There's a different pain between losing your actual birth parents or not having your actual birth parents in your life to have that love and guidance from than losing a grandparent, an uncle, an auntie, a brother, a sister. It's a different type of pain from all of that. And when I first lost my dad, I kept telling people, it's like a void in me. It was nothing to fill that void. I did try to plug it. I ain't gonna lie. I did try to plug it because I hated feeling how I felt. I don't talk about it. I still don't. I don't talk about it to what, DJ?
So how is it different?
From losing a parent, from losing...
Mm-hmm. So does it include if your grandparents raised you all your life?
I don't know.
Well, it's different.
That's what I'm saying. It's different.
If your grandparents raised you, they're basically like your parents.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know how to speak on. You know how to speak on that. I don't, because my grandparents didn't raise me. My mom and my daddy raised me. They assisted and gave me whiskey and stuff. We ain't gonna talk about that.
What?
When you was a little one?
Man, look, I can tell y'all stories about what they told us they gave us when we was bad. No, our grandparents gave us this. My granddaddy, my mama's father and mother put whiskey in our bottle to put us to sleep. Okay? Ask my mom what she would say. Ask Christina, ask Brandon, ask Brittany, ask Travis, ask Coco, ask JB. They would tell you the same stories. I can't make this stuff up. But DJ, are you ready to tell your? I don't think you want to do this. He avoiding it, ain't he? If she had to do it, if I had to do it, you better do it. Come on. Okay, just part. Are you gonna do it? Give it back to Mookie and then come back to you. Okay. She forgot how the story goes, but my daddy named Mookie Abel.
I can kind of remember. I can just go from what I remember a little bit. But he named me Abel. I'm going to have to look this story back up because it's really
touchy.
Yeah. So, he named me Abel, and it was basically about this woman that she went to this church. What happened in the church?
Girl,
wasn't it like a... I want to say like somebody came. Oh, my bad. Okay, so somebody came to the church. Don't quote me on this, guys, because I'm just trying to remember.
Read the story of Abel.
Yeah, read the story of Abel. Okay, guys. But I remember it was a woman that was in the church, and I'm not sure if somebody came in with a gun and basically was saying something like if I don't know. It was something about like if you believe in Jesus or something like that, he was going to kill everybody or something. I don't know if that's correct. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. But I'm not even. Let me click out of that. I don't even click on that. Nope.
Wait, DJ just smacked this.
I'm dead. Okay, guys, let me
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I was playing with Snapchat filters, and on the Snapchat, there's a Halloween spider crawling across. I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all got a Snapchat, and DJ just smacked his. I'm dead. Whew. Okay, give me this. All right. As y'all can tell, DJ and Mookie do not want to really talk about this because they leaving me high and dry. Oops.
Oops, hell.
All right, y'all. Sorry, I had to press pause because DJ is about to kill me.
The funeral was not great.
How so was it? It was a beautiful.
It was a beautiful funeral, but
it was beautiful when Brianna got up there and started dancing.
That was the day that when it actually hit. Like
it hit everybody. It hit my sister.
And then it just broke my heart when she was the one to start acting out.
That wasn't called acting out. That's called she was bottling in the whole time until she released it.
She exploded.
I was in
it hit her. It hit her that day.
I think, and I still feel like it's my fault because I triggered her because of the song "Grace and Mercy" that I praise danced to at my daddy's funeral. He used to sing that to us all the time when we was staying with him in Birmingham. He sung that to us at night before we went to sleep. He sung that in church. He sung that everywhere.
And then y'all egged it on afterwards.
We didn't egg, huh?
And y'all had me playing 2 other songs while we was on the way to the graveyard.
No, we didn't do that. That was you. Mm-hmm. I was just sitting there in the passenger seat sad.
It was Woo that sat up there and was like, play that last $2. I think. Then you was playing. Playing Hit 'Em Up.
No, I wouldn't. Mm-hmm. I said play last $2. I think my daddy's funeral was. My daddy's funeral was beautiful, minus the part of where all 3 of us was back there stressing my mama out because Brittany ran out of church. Then Brandon grabbed her like Travis, Christina, Mama Jewel. Who else got up? All of us was in that room where they had Daddy at first, and we was over there, trying to get Brittany to calm down. But we ended up breaking down with her, and then Brandon, he expressed his hurt out of anger. He don't know how to. I don't know. He just don't know how to show his hurt. If we talk about Daddy, he get mad, and that's his way of saying. Remember that day you made that video with Daddy. That dedication video with Daddy. You did all his pictures, all of his videos. Remember, Brandon got mad and walked out. He expressed his grief and anger. That's what I was trying to say. Right. Brandon grieved in anger. Brittany grieved by drinking. And I just recently started drinking but smoking. But I ain't grieve like that. I talked about it. Talking about it helped me for a second. Then I started feeling like nobody understood, so I started shutting up.
What did I do with that?
I don't know what you do with it.
What did I say to do?
I don't got it. You know how many Facebooks I made it since Daddy died? It's not funny. You sent it to my old Facebook, the page I had when he passed, and then I got a new one.
I'm trying to figure out because I brought it up here and streamed it to the TV.
I know. I don't know what you did. You know how long ago? That was 3 years ago. No. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. What I do yesterday? It's not funny.
Halloween.
Oh, we went to a haunted house. That was fun.
Yeah.
But being that my daddy passed away, I have a memory wall of him, y'all, and I feel like I want to let go. I want to actually take 2 of his shirts down. But if I do it, I feel guilty because I feel like I'm leaving him. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how to explain that. I just feel like if I try to take some pictures down and try to, like, you know, make it smaller to where it's just that picture, I feel like I'm abandoning my daddy. And I don't want to feel like I'm leaving him. So I don't touch it. Sometimes I can sit in the living room by myself and just stare at him. And then just remember all the happy memories and all the crazy memories we got. I ain't even going to say bad memories because I don't even call them bad memories. I call them crazy. It happened. It is. Remember y'all stayed in BT and Daddy walked from the Mission to Christina's house? And that song ACX came out with Life Jennings.
Yeah.
And then that part that said, "Shay, get your butt in this house before I see you with another guy." I swear. Remember that? My daddy did that. And then he do that to you? That was funny. And then he used to always come to Christina's house and chill with us. I don't know. I think the thing that kills me the most, sometimes my son will say, "Mama, I miss Papa." And that right there kind of I cringe because I keep telling him we'll see him again.
It's hard, especially when a kid.
I know, and I didn't even let my kids go to the funeral. That Zion was 3 years ago. He was 5, and Jazzy was about 2. Jazzy probably don't remember Pawpaw, but she know of him. Mm-hmm. She was 2, so I might be wrong because 2-year-olds remember stuff too. Zion was 5. They're 3 years apart. She was 2.
When did they have the funeral?
When she was in March.
It was before she turned 2. She would have turned 2 March 6th.
I know, she was 2. I'm telling you, when he died, she was 2. Zion was 5. Zion just turned 5.
Yeah,
and then Jazzy was 2 when Daddy died. I ain't feel like my kids needed to go see they papa like that, so I didn't want them to go. So thank God for Denicia and Jazzy Daddy at the time. Or did Jazzy Daddy have her? I don't remember. I know Denicia had Zion. I know for that. I think she had both of them too.
I think we went back up there later on that night
to get them. Mm-hmm. Let me tell y'all the craziest part. Okay, hold up. Let me say this because I want to tell this part. I know for a fact my daddy's death was a blessing. And that's crazy for y'all to hear me say this. Let me tell you why I say this. My daddy didn't have no insurance, y'all. None whatsoever. No insurance. So the day he passed away, one of his friends came to the hospital while me and my uncle was in there. He pulled me outside and said, "Do you know what I do?" Then I said, "I don't know who you are at the moment." I didn't know who he was, but he reminded me that his name was Pastor Keith, and he was from the Downtown Rescue Mission. He was over the men's ministry. And then he was like, well, now he ain't at the mission. He owns a funeral home. For him to say that in the timing of that, it felt like it just, something went like this in me. Because I was like, I already know where you're going with this. But I ain't know how much we want it, but I know where you're going with this. So he's like, he owned a funeral home. So then after he told me he owned a funeral home, he said, I would like to, if when that time comes when your daddy, I would like to, be over his funeral. The only thing is you would have to come up with $2,000 and I'll bury your daddy for the rest of it. When he said that, when this man said that, I cried. Because, I knew at the moment it was coming. I just was in denial, basically. But not too long after that, that's when Daddy had passed. I wish I would, if I could go back, I wish I would have never left the hospital that night if I knew he was going to die the next day. That's how I feel. That's the only thing I regret about the whole thing. I wish I would never left the hospital. I wish I would have stayed at the hospital. I would have crawled in the bed and slept with him if I knew my daddy was going to pass away the very next day.
Okay, yeah. You weren't there when that actually...
No, I was there when he took his last breath. Yeah. I was holding his hand.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember too. My phone went off.
I was there that night.
The night before they had... And look, when your parents pass and they don't, when your parents pass, I didn't, because he has a brother, Uncle Leroy, the rich guy in the family on the daddy side. I didn't know, they look at the kids. I'm blindsided at this point. Like, they was like, well, it's up to the kids to do what they want to do with the body and where he gonna go and all this other stuff. And I'm just looking like, okay, I'm the baby. At the time I'm 25, so I'm looking at Brandon and Brittany to help me. Them bastards didn't help me. Jackasses. I don't care, because I love my sister and brother. God knows I do, but them bastards, man, I suffered trying to bury my daddy by myself. My sister and brother did not help me. They was like, Brandon told me he didn't know what to do. This is first. He don't know what to do. He didn't want to deal with it. My sister just... whatever. I love my sister and brother, don't get it wrong, but I was really pissed off at them because I didn't know what the hell to damn do. But I did start a GoFundMe, and the mission donated $1,500 alone, and I had to raise $500. And then I posted, let me tell you where the rest of the money came from. I posted it in my daddy's page, in the diehard fan, Miami Dolphin diehard fan people, and they literally start sending the money. And all I did was log into the GoFundMe and give it to the man, Pastor, whatever his name is. And I gave it to him, and he logged in and took the money out. And they took a percentage, so my uncle covered the rest of it. If y'all mama and daddy die, make sure they got some damn insurance. That's for anybody that's listening.
I ain't got no insurance. I need to get insurance.
I just got insurance on my mama and my kids and me. I don't want to. I wouldn't. That is the worst feeling in life, to bury a parent with no insurance, because you already grieving. You already grieving them being dead. You don't want to deal with, oh, they didn't have insurance, so you got to come up with the down payment on a funeral alone is $3,000. Then after that, you can make payments. You can make payments on the funeral after that. But I advise everybody that's listening, please get insurance. Life insurance. Get some life insurance. That's for anybody. I have life insurance on me and my kids and my mama. I refuse to go through that again. That's the worst feeling in life. You're already grieving the loss of your loved one. And now, thank God, my daddy had a best friend that worked at a funeral home and owned a funeral home, and all I had to do was come up with $2,000. And thank God my daddy had these people that gave the money, the mission, everybody that gave the money. My uncle paid the rest. And then you got to pay for a plot. So my uncle had already bought the plot next to where my daddy is, my big mama. So by my uncle already bought that plot back in 2003 when the plots were number $500, $600. Now plots cost $1,500 just to say, I want to go put my family member right here. It's literally $1,600. I don't know how I know all this, but I just remember that you cost more dead than you do alive, and it's just awful.
So how much it cost to get cremated?
$2,000. Yeah, but then it depends on the jar you want to go in after that.
I want to be cremated and sprinkle my ashes over the moon. Thank you.
First of all, who finna get in the airplane to go put you in the moon?
Give me to the Space and Rocket Center, to the astronauts, and tell them to take me up there.
We just gonna put you by whoever the hell you die next to. I just want to cremate me and put me on top of my daddy's headstone.
Glue it down?
Yep, glue it down.
Why don't we dig a hole and then just put you inside there?
You can't dig a hole. You're going to have to pay $1,500 to dig a damn hole in the ground.
Who gonna see me do it?
I'm done. I'm done. Make sure everybody that's listening, please have life insurance. It's awful without life insurance. I don't even want to begin to explain to y'all. Well, I kind of already did. What the hell? Look what Jazzy wrote, Mookie. But let's wrap it up, because I'm getting emotional, and I'm doing good. I cried a little bit. like that much. Not that much. So let's wrap it up. DJ, you still ain't do it. You got it?
I'm gonna get to it.
We finna wrap it up. If you don't get to it, you ain't gonna do it. Just say your favorite memory. Okay, Mookie. Okay, Mookie, your favorite memory.
I had to say my favorite memory would have to be basically when I stayed at the mission, like he was there too. So like I'm sorry guys. Okay. My favorite memory was just basically when I stayed at the mission, like I was very like I don't know, I felt alone there. Especially like being around a whole bunch of women that I didn't know and all they bad kids and
woo!
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic, okay.
Right. So like every morning like I would be glad to like wake up because then I got to like I walk down the hallway and he would be standing right there waiting on me so we can go eat breakfast.
Oh, I remember my daddy got okay, keep going.
But yeah. Well, we used to talk about them crazy men at the mission.
From men.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I was giving you her phone. My favorite memory of my dad, which I already said, but I think another favorite moment of mine is when I feel like every time I got upset, my daddy always knew how to calm everybody down. It just wasn't me, it was everybody.
Right, because that's where somebody got
he always changing into a spiritual thing. He always like, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus want you to go punch a car? Or bust the window out the car?
Stab somebody?
Or would Jesus want you? Like, he'll just spiritually it out. And you, like, this is how he catch you off guard. At first, he'll talk about your situation. Then he'll end up talking about God and how God loved us and did something for us. And then by the time you finish talking about daddy, you be like, what just happened? Because you forget what you mad about. But, oh, okay, I got a memory. I remember when me and DJ was dating. And me and him fell out in front of daddy so bad. God, man, we was at each other's throat. We was like head to head at each other's throat. Me and you, we was at each other's throat. We was like, look, man, look. I'm trying to say the memory. Look, we was at each other's throat. Like,
with a K or a C? Man,
look, me and you, we was bumping heads. Like, whoo, we was clashing. We was cram. We was like that, and daddy was sitting on the couch and he was saying his nerves so bad, we too old. So I remember daddy pulled me down and told me to calm down, and you was standing up over him or wherever you was standing. And then he was like, y'all gonna work. I was just so mad. Everything he said, I was nope. I don't want to hear it. I don't want him no more. I hate him. Like that, remember? You remember that?
Cram.
Yeah, we was cramming. We was crammed. Okay. You ready for your memory?
That's what I was going to talk about.
Okay, go.
You done already talked about it now.
That ain't what you was going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was not. I just know if it were that day, in particular, if it weren't for daddy, me and DJ wouldn't be looking at each other right now. And Jazzy wouldn't be here. I'm just playing. I gave her to her daddy.
Why?
She gone. She ran away. Okay. DJ, last opportunity, because we only got 5 minutes left. And probably not even that, because my phone about to drop dead. My phone about to die. So I might even cut off. Okay, we tried. This has been Brisky. And Mookie. And
TJ.
Are you mad? I'm gonna say this on the podcast. If we end this podcast and you start saying stuff, I'm gonna hit you dead in your mouth. Do you have a memory you want to talk about? Are you sure? Are you done? You don't want to say nothing else? All right, y'all. So we're going to go and wrap it up. This is the very last episode of season 1. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a pain in my leg. It hurts so bad. Whoo! And season 2 will start probably next week. Mookie, will you come back as a co-host or no?
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Or yes or not? Yay or nay?
Yes.
And DJ, are you gonna be featured in some of the stuff? They can't hear you. What?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for supporting. And make sure you guys go on Facebook. I have created a group called Brisky Boos. I call you guys my Brisky Boos. So join the group. Go on Facebook. Go to Brisky's Place. Look up Brisky Boos. Go to Instagram Brisky Place. Twitter Brisky Place. It's something else and I'm forgetting it. I don't know what it is. Snapchat ain't got no Brisky Place. Y'all can add me on Snap, but you know, I ain't responsible for what you see. Cause I'm crazy. Shut up. This has been like a fun journey. So I like podcasting. But I'm gonna start talking about stuff I hate talking about, which is politics. Y'all president.
So he's getting impeached or not?
I don't know.
Is he getting impeached?
I hope the hell so. But then again, they might. What if he rerun Trump 2020 and they put his ass right back in there?
No, that's not gonna happen because they're gonna impeach him. But when if they're gonna impeach him?
I don't think they're gonna even get to that impeaching part.
What if we get somebody worse than him?
Like
The vice president even worse than him.
Michelle Obama's supposed to be running.
She ain't running. I wish that rumor would stop. We're gonna talk about what's going on around Huntsville area. Like, we ain't talking about Tyler Perry. We talking about Huntsville area.
Well, if Tyler Perry was the president,
man, Medea. That would be funny. I don't think nobody would take him serious though.
Why?
Because of Medea. I honestly think. No. Well, I don't know. I have my question mark over Tyler Perry because he has a child.
But
Medea. Get where I'm going with it? And I've seen it on the internet. I don't think he gay. I don't think he bisexual or none of that.
Other people is afraid to do.
But I think he's homophobic is what I'm saying.
Oh, he's heterosexual.
No. As in he's against gays and bis and anybody.
I don't think so. He's a man.
I'm going to do my research on it. Everybody can be a man of Christ and go against people don't get it twisted because I love everybody. I don't discriminate. I don't want you. I only want men. Let me straighten that out. DJ finna come up missing, y'all. But thank you guys for tuning in. Next season we will talk about
Toxic relationship.
no, because that we don't even know who won. I did a poll, so whatever poll is gonna be on, but it's gonna be a lot of different topics like everybody. And we're gonna do it a certain way, and I'm gonna find my theme song and another photo. Stay tuned. Change is coming. Hold on. My brother, my sister. This has been Brisky, Mookie, and DJ. We're out. Bye.